has spent some time at the middleweight division. I'm sure he'll have a few words to say about the middleweight division and the fight on Saturday night.
Oh my God.
Bernard Hopkins. Bernard?
First, I'd like to say to everyone, this is a very, very not personal, but business. And for Canelo and also for Triple G to be on the stage at this time in the middleweight division history, they get to take it to the next level. So I want to wish both guys not only have a good fight. I wish one to be the winner, that's Canelo. But I wish both guys give what they need to give. So we'll sit past what's been talked about. To me, this in the back. Now we're dealing with the front, on, going forward. So come September 15th, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be surprised how this fight's going to turn out. So again, thanks for supporting boxing, especially because it's personal, middleweight division. Thanks.
Thank you, Bernard. I want to bring up my partner now in this event, our partner, who's done a great job promoting Gennady and making him a star here in the United States. He had the vision way back when we first started working with him, and him along with EXPO, they've done a great job and obviously made him a worldwide name. So Tom Loffer, please come up and thank you very much.
Boy, what a long and winding road we went through to get back here a year later for this tremendous rematch. This is the fight that the fans were demanding. This is the fight that Oscar, Eric, all the team on the Triple G side worked so hard to put this together. In fact, there was about an hour when Eric gave a deadline that this fight was dead. Luckily, for the fans, for the sport of boxing, with one more concession, we were able to get this fight done, and here we are. One thing might be some back and forth between the two sides, but one thing you have to give both of these warriors credit for. A lot of fighters, especially a lot of top fighters, where Canelo is in the sport, and where Triple G is in the sport, not only from a pound-for-pound standpoint as far as being top fighters in the sport, but also from a marketability standpoint. A lot of fighters talk about fighting each other. These two warriors actually now have signed for the second time and will fight each other for a second time this Saturday night on HBO pay-per-view. The first fight pretty much left a lot of fans unsatisfied. A lot of people were demanding to see this rematch, and here we are. I'd like to acknowledge, as Eric has done already before, the sponsors. Tecate is the lead sponsor. Without their support, big events like this wouldn't be possible. This really isn't a boxing match, a world championship boxing match. This transcends not only the sport of boxing, but sports in general. This has become an international event, broadcast in over 160 countries. This is similar to a World Cup event where you have Canelo's fans having their flags at the arena, all the Triple G's fans having their flags. It's going to be a tremendous atmosphere this Saturday night. With that, also I'd like to acknowledge Richard Stern, who was very instrumental helping to put this fight together. I'd like to acknowledge the MGM Resorts as the host hotel and casinos for this fight. It doesn't get any bigger than this unification title defense for Triple G. It's historic. If he's successful on Saturday night, he's up against the great Bernard Hopkins, the legendary Bernard Hopkins record that really nobody thought anyone would come close to. So this has a lot of ramifications for both sides. Also, Bob Bennett, I'd like to acknowledge the Nevada State Athletic Commission regulating this fight. the main focus, really from both sides, is the health and safety of the fighters. And we acknowledge the Nevada Athletic Commission for helping to make this as level of a playing field as possible. With that, I'd like to bring up somebody that I've known for a long time, someone who, say, had a lot of pressure on him, but certainly had big shoes to fill. His father was a pioneer in the sport of boxing. You see the WBC belt right here. I'd like to bring up Mauricio Suleiman, who will present the new WBC belt that will be contested for this Saturday night. Mauricio, you want to come up?
Thank you very much, Tom, Eric. Congratulations. I'm very, very happy, honored. Buenas tardes a todos también. This fight represents the best fight, not only of the year, of this century. To have the two fighters, the two camps, understand the need to give boxing fans the best fight, to understand that they need to do it again. After that bell rang on September 16 last year, we all wanted to see what was coming next. I'm very proud of our champion, Gennady Golovkin, who has always been honorable, humble, a great representative of the sport. And I'm very proud of Canelo, who has always been a great representative of the sport and a sportsman. Both camps have gone and they have heated up this fight. And I'm sure that Abel, I'm sure that Chepo and Eddie have prepared their fighters to give the best fight ever in this division. This is Leonard Hagler, Ernst Duran. This is challenging Grandpa Hopkins' record. I like your beer. And I'm just very proud to have the WBC present in this event. As you can see, we have prepared this special belt for September 15th. This is the indigents from Chiapas hands making the textile. This has amber, which is only found in Chiapas and in Russia. And it has the heart of Mexico for the winner of September 15th. I'd like to thank Tom Loeffler. I'd like to thank Eddie Gomez, my hero Richard Stern, who is one of the greatest men in boxing, and also HBO, who has the best fights. So I'm very happy, very ready, and I'd like to thank God for giving me the opportunity to be here today and to be present into what is going to be a fight that will be remembered for the ages. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Mauricio. Triple G is a proud champion. Only as recent as a couple years ago, it was impossible to get other champions to be in the ring with Triple G. He made his HBO debut September 1st, 2012, almost 6 years to the day from this week here in Las Vegas. Triple G has always been a tremendous fighter, tremendous amateur career. He's a world champion, and as soon as we worked out a plan strategically, we approached HBO. It wasn't a hard sell. Said, we have the middleweight champion of the world. He doesn't need a lot of money. He just wants the exposure. He just wants the best fights in boxing. And I just read, I actually lost count, but I just read in an article that since his HBO debut, September 1, 2012, that Triple G has the most fights on the HBO network since that time, 14 fights on HBO. That's a tremendous statement. Some people wonder, how did that happen? Going from 2012, when really not many people here, especially in the United States, knew who Gennady Golovkin was. Many people couldn't even pronounce his name. Lucky for a lot of fans, Triple G is a lot easier to say. And without the support and the platform that HBO has given him, we wouldn't be here today in the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. With that, I'd like to bring up Tony Walker to represent HBO.
Thanks a lot, Tom. Hello, everybody. On behalf of our Executive Vice President, Peter Nelson, and the rest of the HBO sports staff, I'd like to thank everybody for coming today to discuss what is undoubtedly the biggest boxing match of the year. We're here because of because Tom, Oscar, Canelo, Triple G, and the staffs at Golden Boy and GGG Promotions would not stop until the fight was made. I'd like to thank them for all their efforts in giving us something special to watch on Saturday night. Without a doubt, this is a mega fight in all sense of the word. The Canelo and Triple G have both continued to expand their profiles, their personal brands. They're both known worldwide. And since the fight happened a year ago, there has been no lack of discussion about the rematch. It stayed in the public consciousness. People talk about it all the time. And it's been like LeBron going to LA. It's water cooler talk. I also will be remiss if I didn't thank Mr. Stern from the MGM Grand and his staff. They always make our broadcasts easy to do, and the accommodations are always excellent. I'd like to thank the distributors, the cable, the satellite, and phone companies, and the streaming companies who have all done a very good job of marketing the fight and making sure their customers know the fight's happening and how to easily order it. The fight will start at 5 p.m. local time, as Eric said. Suggested retail price is $74.95 for the SD signal and $84.95 for the HD signal. We promise you a great broadcast with our outstanding broadcast team. It's going to be a great night at the T-Mobile, and we really look forward to seeing you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tony. Really appreciate all the efforts, marketing, and help to promote this fight on behalf of HBO. With that, I need to bring up somebody who's been instrumental in Triple G's career, especially as a professional. He's someone that isn't only a member of the Triple G team, but is a member of the Triple G family. It's really a special honor to be involved with the Triple G family. It really isn't a business. It's the focus of everyone makes sacrifice for the best position for Gennady, the best decisions for Gennady, to put him in the biggest fights like we have here. This is really what everyone was striving for, to get to this moment where Gennady Golovkin is in the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. It's not easy to imagine from, again, what I referenced before, where he started out. A lot of people can't even on the team, it's hard to believe, that this Saturday night is the biggest fight in the entire sport of boxing. Without the direction, the education, all the life lessons that Abel Sanchez has provided to not only Triple G, but really as the mentor for the entire team. Triple G wouldn't be where he is today. So with that, I'd like to bring up the professor of pugilism, the mad scientist up there at the Summit Gym in Big Bear, California. I'd like to bring up Dr. Abel Sanchez.
Thank you very much for everybody that's here. Thank you to the Golden Boy team for for making this fight a reality. A lot of things have been said, but the bottom line is, to my left is the unified, undefeated middleweight champion. And in order to take his belt, you're going to have to fight him. Let's hope that we get the kind of fight that we're being promised on September the 15th on the other side. Thank you.
Thank you, Abel. Before I introduce you to Team Canelo, I just want to give a special thanks to our entire staff at Golden Boy that has worked many, many hours, many sleepless nights. Thank you for your hard work. We're finally here. It takes an army to put these shows together, and I truly appreciate all the work that you guys have put in. So thank you guys very much. All of you guys. You know who you are. Yeah. The next person I want to bring up has been by Canelo's side since day one. He's molded him into the fighter he is today. They've reached great heights together. He really is, in my mind and many of you in the boxing world, one of the top trainers in the world, if not the best. And this Saturday, he's going to prove he is the best by getting that W against Team Golovkin. I want to bring him up, Mr. Eddie Reynoso. Eddie? And I'll have Gabriel Rivas here.
Buenas tardes. Pues ya se llegó la fecha, creo que ya falta poquito.
The date is here, a little bit is left.
Hicimos una gran preparación y lo único que este equipo va a hacer el sábado pues es hablar arriba del ring.
We've made a great preparation to show it in the ring.
Pues gracias a toda la prensa que está aquí presente.
Thank you to all the media that's here. Thank you.
Thank you, Eddie. Sitting right next to Eddie, obviously, is Chepo Reynoso. Chepo, also a big part of the team. I like to say that he's the heart and soul of Team Canelo. And I want to say a few words.
Muy buenas tardes a todos ustedes, gracias por su asistencia y bueno.
Good afternoon to everyone here and thank you for your attendance.
Muchas cosas se hablaron, se dijeron abajo del ring, pero la verdad está por llegar el sábado.
Much has been said outside of the ring, but the truth will arrive this Saturday.
Las palabras salen sobrando, esperemos una gran pelea.
Words are needed and we expect a great fight.
Y que cuando se recuerden peleas históricas, siempre se recuerde Golovkin, Canelo, segunda versión.
And when you remember great fights, that you remember Canelo versus Triple G 2.
Esperemos que arriba del ring se supere lo que se habló abajo del ring. Muchas gracias.
We hope that in the ring it exceeds what was said outside of the ring. Thank you.
Well, with that, everyone's had their part in putting this promotion together. And everyone's looking forward to seeing the principals up here. These two are really the individuals that the fans want to see, that the media wants to see, that the world wants to see. So with that, I want to bring up undefeated, unified, middleweight champion of the world, Gennady, Triple G, Golovkin.
Well, I talk a lot before, now we have a huge day, September 15th, Independence Mexican Day. This is the biggest day for people, for fans, for boxing fans. I'm very happy because I stay here, I feel healthy, I feel not bad. I want to say only thanks God who gave me the biggest chance to be here. Thank you promotions, thank you EXPO, thank you teams, Golden Boy Promotions, Canelo's teams, thank you my teams who support me, just my side, thank you my fans, just all fans. Just remember September 15th. music, boxing. Good luck. Thank you. See you September 15th.
He said no offense.
Gennady.
Huh? He said no offense.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to introduce you to the biggest star in boxing today. At just 28 years old, he has an astonishing record of 49 wins with 1 loss, 2 draws, and 34 knockouts. He's fought everybody in the sport. Floyd Mayweather, Shane Mosley, James Kirkland, El Perro Angulo, Austin Trout, Eddie Lara, Miguel Cotto, and now for a second time, Gennady Golovkin. I want to bring him up to say a few words. Saul Alvarez.
Muchas gracias a todos, gracias por estar aquí. Primero que nada, pues ya lo que se dijo, ya lo dije ante todas las cámaras de allá atrás. Solamente quiero agradecerle a toda la gente que siempre ha estado apoyándome, a mi equipo de trabajo, a mi familia que siempre han estado aquí.
Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for your attendance. What I've said has been said throughout the promotion. Thank you to my family, thank you to my team, thank you to everyone.
Ya realmente estoy listo, me preparé muy bien. El sábado 15 de septiembre está a la vuelta de la esquina.
I'm ready and I prepared well to be right back in the ring on September 15th.
Y como ya saben, nunca en mi vida, en lo que he tenido de peleador, me ha gustado hablar. De la misma manera lo digo, el sábado me voy a subir a ganar solamente. Hice mi trabajo, voy a hacer mi trabajo arriba del cuadrilátero y que la gente disfrute de una gran pelea, de una gran victoria para todo México. Gracias.
If you know me through my career, I do not like to talk, I'll do it in the ring, and I hope that everyone enjoys the fight for my fans and for Mexico.
Thank you, Canelo. And with that, guys, I want to thank you all for coming to the final press conference. Again, there's still tickets, closed circuit tickets available for the fans that are going to be traveling out on the weekend, or you can watch it on pay-per-view as well. Thank you very much, and we'll have the fighters do their interviews now. Thank you.
Hi fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else.